Attention passionate Cleveland Browns fans, my friend, we've got breaking news, and this one could directly shake up the balance of power in the AFC North. What's happening right now has real potential to influence the Browns' path toward another Super Bowl run, and if everything plays out as it's shaping up, it could leave a division rival stumbling for years. So come closer, because this is first-hand information. Before we jump into today's big headline, here's a quick reminder for everyone who lives and breathes Browns football. Subscribe to the channel and help strengthen this community that grows every week. Let's march together toward 100,000 subscribers. Share it in your groups, your chats, and with everyone who bleeds brown and orange. Now, let's get to the point. Browns fans, get ready, because the moment we're living right now could mark a major turning point in the season, especially at the most important position on the team, quarterback. If you've been following the team so far, you know this year has been a roller coaster. Strong performances, unexpected setbacks, tricky injuries, and a few surprises along the way. But now, with the QB situation heating up, a real opportunity is emerging for Cleveland to send a strong message to the division and adjust the trajectory for the remainder of the season. And all of this revolves around a name that's just beginning to write his story in the NFL: Shedeur Sanders. The rookie took his first official snaps last Sunday in a game fans watched with a mix of curiosity and nerves. The matchup was against the Ravens, a tough opponent, and it began with Dillon Gabriel starting, as expected. But the script changed quickly. Early in the game, Gabriel suffered a concussion and had to leave. That's when Sanders, with no warning, no proper warm-up, and no complete preparation, was thrown straight into the eye of the storm. Stepping into an NFL game under those circumstances is not something just anyone can handle. And despite the massive expectations many fans had, the young quarterback's first performance showed the weight of the challenge. He completed only 4 of 16 passes and threw an interception. It wasn't the debut he dreamed of, but let's be honest, it was his first real action in the league, under far from ideal conditions. After the game, Kevin Stefanski made it clear, as soon as Dillon Gabriel is cleared from concussion protocol, he will return as the starter. It's the logical decision, considering Gabriel has led the offense all season long. But Stefanski also admitted that Gabriel's return won't happen instantly, and that opens a huge window for Sanders to prove himself. According to Mary Kay Cabot from Cleveland.com, the expectation is that Shedeur Sanders will start in Week 12 against the Las Vegas Raiders. And that, my friends, is huge. This time, Sanders will have something he didn't have against Baltimore: an entire week of practice with the starters. That changes everything. With repetition, rhythm, chemistry, and time to digest the game plan, he'll finally be able to show who he really is. And let's remember the context. The Browns' quarterback room went through an impressive game of musical chairs. Joe Flacco arrived, Kenny Pickett was acquired via trade, and for a few weeks the roster had 4 QBs: Gabriel, Sanders, Flacco, and Pickett. But the season became a chessboard. Pickett was traded before the official opener. Flacco was later sent to the Bengals to replace Jake Browning. And that left Gabriel as the established starter and Sanders as the heir waiting for his opportunity. And now it's here. Many fans are excited because Sanders represents the future. Youth, raw talent, accuracy, mobility, and a modern playing style. Cleveland drafted him knowing he wasn't a finished product, but believing in his upside. And this is the moment for him to prove he can be more than a backup, that he can be the next chapter in franchise history. The matchup against the Raiders, therefore, is more than just another game. It's a baptism by fire. A chance for him to settle in, adjust his internal clock, make smart decisions, and show he can lead the offense. And it won't be easy. The Raiders have an aggressive defense, physical players, and a habit of attacking young quarterbacks. But it's exactly in these moments that great players emerge. Looking at the season as a whole, the Browns' journey has been a mix of hope and frustration. The roster is strong, a dominant defense, a reliable running game, and dependable receivers. What was missing? Consistency at quarterback. And that's where Sanders can change everything. If he shows growth, maturity, and manages to lead the team to some wins over the next few weeks, it could completely reshape the internal battle for the starting job next season. Will Gabriel remain the leader? Or will Sanders begin to establish himself as the new face of the franchise? That's the question floating above everything right now. And as always in Cleveland football, the city loves a good underdog. A player who arrives doubted, overcomes obstacles, and wins the heart of the fanbase. We've seen stories like that before: Bernie Kosar, Tim Couch, Baker Mayfield. Shedeur Sanders has all the tools to write his own version. He has the arm, the personality, and the work ethic. He just needs opportunities. And now he has one of the biggest of his career. So, fanbase, get ready. The next few weeks may define not only the season but also the future of the most important position in the franchise. Whether Sanders becomes the long-term starter or Gabriel eventually retakes control, the key is that we're entering a decisive stretch. And honestly, I can't wait to see what Sanders does in Week 12. Quick pause. If you want to keep receiving the hottest Cleveland Browns updates through the YouTube algorithm, hit the like button on this video. It's fast and makes a huge difference. Thank you. Now let's wrap this up. As the matchup against the Raiders approaches, all eyes must be on Shedeur Sanders. This is his moment to prove he belongs in the NFL and that he's ready to take on bigger responsibility. The team around him is playing well. The defense is delivering. The run game is steady. The only thing missing is the right quarterback to bring everything together. Cleveland is a city built on resilience. And Sanders embodies that spirit. Youth, talent, and the possibility of something new. Maybe, just maybe, this is the beginning of a new era for the Browns. With the right guidance, patience, and the energy of the dog pound behind him, we may be witnessing the birth of something special. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about this possible shift at the quarterback position? Does Sanders deserve the chance? Could he be the future of the franchise? Leave your opinion in the comments. It matters a lot to our community and to the ongoing conversation about our team. I'll be back soon with more updates. Stay locked in and keep following everything about the Cleveland Browns. Go Browns!